YouTube. Today I got this 2005 Hyundai Santa Fe. I'm going to be showing you how to do the right front axle today because the boot split, it's slinging grease, and it's clicking when you're turning, so it's worn out. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. I'm still waiting for the part, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it, and if I have to pause the video, unless the part comes while I'm pulling it out, I will pause it and get back with you for the second half. Let's do this. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brake line loose. Not loose from the caliper, but loose from the strut here. Let me get you some light. Take you a little pair of cutting dikes, works great for this little clip. Just wiggle that clip out. Note the position because it only goes one way. Just kind of pull your brake line out of there. All right, let's get our ABS sensor out of the way here. I don't think I'm gonna have to pull it from the hub. Just get some slack in the wire because we're gonna be pulling this knuckle loose from the strut, so we can pull out on it to be able to get room to pull the axle out of the housing here. All right, now we're going to take the axle nut off. Get your cotter pin out of the way. And if you get it nice and bent straight, you can reuse it as long as you don't break it. Hammer it nice and straight. Alright, now that we've got enough to grab the other side, take your cutting dikes and just work it out without cutting into it if you're going to reuse it, unless you just want to change it. Alright, now 32mm to take the nut off. Let me get my gun up here. Now you can use a magnet. Take you a hammer, doesn't matter if we damage it because we're replacing it. And I always try to use new axles because the reman axles sometimes will vibrate because they're built poor. That's up to you though, if you want to save a few bucks. Alright, now it's going to be a 17 on that. Pardon me, my tools are everywhere. That's 17 right there, or an 11/16. I try to give y'all options if possible. If you're using a standard. Sometimes you can hold that with your finger, but in this case it's not going to let me. Let me get a wrench to hold the other side, y'all. Top and bottom bolt are the same, so it don't matter if you mix them up. And this strut is not slotted, so you're not going to affect your alignment, if you're wondering that. Pick up on your hub a little bit. Alright, now we should have enough slack to swing this out. Pull the axle out the rest of the way, just like that. Now I'm going to take it up in the air a little bit and show you how to get it out because this is the female style. It connects to a intermediate shaft. The intermediate shaft stays put, the part that goes into the transmission. So alright, that should be sufficient. Now, if you have a strike and pry bar or some kind of long punch or something, or crowbar or whatever you got at home, you're going to want to get behind the axle because the exhaust is in the way right here. See how the exhaust is in the way from getting up in there? Get behind it, Put your pry bar on the back side right there. Boom. You shouldn't even have to remove that cover unless you just want to. So we got her out, y'all. So when I get my new part, I will show y'all the rest of the video. See y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back with my axle. I'm gonna side by side it like we always do. Paying attention to the length and the splines. Don't worry about the differences. It's aftermarket. Just making sure the inside diameter looks the same on the female part. Looks close enough. So let's roll with it. And always make sure you got an ABS ring on it. Because if not, your light will come on. Oh, let's just slide this bad boy up in there. And I know there's not really much tension on that. If y'all are thinking, oh my god, the brake line. I'm sure someone will comment on it. Really don't care. I've been doing this for 25 years. Never damaged one yet. So. When you get that many years of experience, then you can comment all you want. Once you get it lined up on those splines, just kind of push in. You can use the axle like almost like a slide hammer. Looks like it's in to me. You'll feel it. You can feel when it goes in. It's just like a little click. Get in there. Boy, they gave me a new nut. Put your washer on first. All right. Pick up on your hub. Get your hole lined up. A little hammer action. All right. Go ahead and secure that ABS wire before I forget. Okay. Let's go ahead and run down these strut bolts here. Actually, let's do the axle nut first because the socket's already on it. Yeah, they keep changing sizes on me. I did the other side, the video on the other side, and it was a 30 millimeter. This one's the original 32. Line it up just where your cancellation nut is lined up with that hole for a cotter pin. I was not able to reuse the cotter pin on the other side because the nut was a little different. I'm just gonna shits and giggles. Yeah, we're just gonna use a new one. Just bend it up like that. Make sure your backing plate ain't hitting the rotor also, because you'll have a nice squeaking sound when you go to drive it. Go ahead and tighten those strut bolts now. So your 17 millimeter or your 11/16. Yeah, the other side didn't do that to me, but I'm ready. Of course, I didn't have to do it on that one, but whatever. All right, get your brake line seated in there. It's only going to seat one way. See how it's cut out right there? Got the cutouts on the strut. So get it started on there. Take your little hammer action here. There you go. Always go back over yourself. Looking in there, making sure it's seated, which I know it is, but I'm still gonna check. All right, y'all, everything looks good. Just gonna put my wheels back on, take this bad boy for a test drive, and do an alignment on it, of course. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this video off. I got a lot more work to do, so I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all found it informative. Sorry, I can't talk. Y'all have a good day. Please subscribe. Peace out.